Hi there, this is Susan C. from SusanC.com, and I am your mentor for moms, here to give a recap of the Mom's Night Out that we just had just last week. And I want to share with you some of the highlights because we discussed how do you keep your marriage a priority when life gets busy. Anyone else having that challenge? Well, we came together on the phone lines. We've changed the format up a little bit. If you haven't visited us in a while, you'll notice a difference next time you come. We've opened up the phone lines where I come in, give an introduction, set the context for the evening, do a quick little share, and then I listen in as other moms jump in and they share their feedback, their ideas, what's happening in their world, how they're doing things differently, and we all get encouragement and some good laughs and some fun together because we're like-minded moms. All moms coming together who want to be intentional in their families. We want to build God-honoring families and have strong marriages and healthy bodies and healthy lives. It's our desire. And we know deep down in our hearts that we can't do this alone, that we need other like-minded moms to join us. And so instead of us all trying to meet up at a local coffee shop or meet up at someone's home, we found a way that we can do this online. And that's expanded the conversation beyond just the moms in our city or just the moms in our state to moms who share a common goal and desire, and we all get together and come together online. And right now, the group is a part of a way that I get to connect to the moms that are part of this community, this growing community here at SusanC.com. And I invite you to be a part of it. If you missed this month's session, I want to give you a recap because there were some really good ideas that were shared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up over a few videos because there was so much and we talked about so many good things that I didn't want to make one long video. I want to give you something that's usable in your busy life. So you could take in a little bit and then move on and digest that and then take in another little bit and not a whole big meal at one time, but little snack bites, something that you can just chew on for a little bit. How's that sound? So let's jump in. We talked about how to keep our marriages a priority because life is busy. Not just when life gets busy, just because it is. It is. So how do we keep it a priority? And I talked about this thing that my husband Ron and I do, and that's called couch time. When we first started doing this literally was time that we spent on the couch in the living room because we had little ones that we needed to keep our eye on. We couldn't go off into the bedroom and have a private conversation. Our conversation was going to be right out there in the open so we could keep our eye on everyone, but it was still just he and I in the conversation. It wasn't a time for us to invite the kids in. And what couch time is that first few minutes of the day when we come together after being apart. He's been at work, I've been out doing my things. That's when we come together and we share about our day. What are the highlights? What are the wins? What crazy thing did you see today? What frustrating thing happened today? It's the moment to share those key moments of the day. I share mine, he shares his. We just have this moment, just the two of us. Because honestly, what happens is if I don't catch him at those first few moments of the day, I find that it'll be weeks later and I'll be listening to him talking to someone on the phone and I'll hear him share some story and I'll go, wait, when did that happen? What's that about? I don't even remember you sharing that. And for him, he's totally forgot it. He's moved on. He's not even thinking about it anymore because it was no longer fresh on his mind. And so I found that it's just really good for me to make sure that I can be available those first few moments to hear about those highlights before they fade into oblivion, only to pop up at random moments in the future, right? And it's an opportunity for me to have some time to connect with him. You see, we've been apart. Let's rebuild the connection that's been lost throughout the day. Hey, how are you? Let me check in with you. What's going on, right? And we get to have that time. Yes, sometimes the kids want to try to jump in the conversation because the conversation's good. I mean, we're having a good time. They want to be a part of that. We just gently, lovingly remind them, this is our couch time. You guys will get to share with him in a minute. You guys will get to join in a minute. But please give us our time. When they were little, we would just distract them with some fun toys, something that maybe could only be for couch time. And then he and I would have our moment to share. We don't do this long. We don't drag it out for hours. It's just a short check-in with one another. Some other ideas that the moms jumped in and shared after that idea was reading books together. One mom talked about how she and her husband make sure that they go to bed together at night, and a part of their when they're in the bed is just sharing about the day. That's when they connect. But they also tend to read books, and maybe they'll even read books together. So there's an idea. Making time to talk one-on-one once the kids are in bed. Oh, share a laugh every day. Now this is something that's important to me. Laughter is such a part of my life. It is a stress reliever. It is a friendship maker. It is something I have that in common, and as a way of connecting with people. Laughter is a part of my life. So making laughter part of my marriage is absolutely key. It's part of the way that I know that he and I are still connected, and it's a part of a way for me to feel safe. Everything's good. If we can laugh about it, we're going to be okay. We can make it. Create ways to let the seriousness go and just enjoy one another. Can we all just get so uptight and so serious and focused? And we just want to remember the times. That's one thing that you can recognize in either a newly engaged couple or newlyweds, right? They just laugh and giggle and have fun together, right? It's the older couples that have been married for a while. They maybe have slipped into ruts and habits that don't serve them to have vibrant, alive, fun, giddy relationship and connection with one another. So let the seriousness go and enjoy one another. Another mom shared getting good sleep. She said we miss out when we're exhausted. Can you relate to that one? Like how important we need to make sleep so that we can have a good relationship and a strong marriage. So go to bed a little earlier and make sure that you're getting some good sleep. Then we talked about how there's such a difference between sleep and rest, and how we can often confuse the two. We take those terms and we use them so often interchangeably. And that sleep, let's define it. Sleep is that physiological need that we all have to get sleep. Our bodies need it. That's the way we've been designed. Rest is that psychological need that we have for peace and calm and consistency in our lives. That's rest, that peace and that calm. And we need that as well. So many scriptures in the Bible talk about the importance of rest, or talk about rest. Talk about that's a gift from God to us. So as women, let's ensure that we're getting proper sleep, that we're getting the sleep our body needs. And every one of us has a unique need for that, right? If you are going through something big in your life, maybe health crises, or you just had a new baby, you're going to need more sleep. Maybe you're at a season in your life where you find that less sleep is just enough for you, and you're doing well on that. Listen to your body. Pay attention to the needs that your body is showing. Get the proper sleep and get the proper rest, and understand the difference. Another thing that was shared was creating a space in your home for you to rest. Determine where that space is for you. Maybe you're a mom that has that special chair that she can go and sit in. And maybe you're a mom like me for a season where I took that special chair and I turned it around so that the back faced inside the house, and I looked outside. Like, because anywhere I looked in my home, there were Legos and Barbies and clothes and laundry and stuff to do. So I needed to turn my chair around and look outside. Maybe for you, you have a special place out on your porch. Like, you go outside and you sit outside on your porch. But wherever that is, create a space for you in your home or around your home where you can go and it's your place to rest. Another thing we talked about for keeping your marriage a priority when life gets busy is making sure that you make your bedroom a sanctuary. See, in our home, I'm in my bedroom right now, so I'm kind of looking around. The laundry is not allowed in our room. There was a time when I didn't like the laundry in the living room, so I would always keep bringing it to our bedroom. And of course, during the day, I didn't see it. But then when I would come to the room at night and it's time to relax and end the day, as soon as I walked in my room, boom, 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 there's all that laundry waiting on me, right? And let me tell you, that does not put me in rest mood. It puts me in the, there's all the things I didn't get done mode. It just causes me to start having that negative conversation. You heard me talk before about the committee. That's the people, all those voices in my head that don't have anything positive to say. The committee never breaks out into cheer and encouragement. The committee always goes into, oh boy, here we go. See, here's another thing we didn't do right. I told you we shouldn't have put it in there. Look at that. I knew you'd forget it, on and on and on, right? So I'd walk in the bedroom, committee would call session, and off we'd go about the laundry. And so I said, I really need my bedroom to be a sanctuary. I desire it to be a place where I can come in and rest, where I can come in and connect with my husband and not be distracted by more things that need to be done. So in our home, laundry is not allowed in the bedroom. We have laundry come in, it's already folded, it's just going straight to be put away. But baskets of unfolded laundry and the sock basket doesn't come in here as a reminder of things that need to get done. This room is off limits. So that is just a few of some of the highlights that we shared and how to keep your marriage a priority, some ideas that were shared from other moms here in the community on the call. And on the next video, I'm actually going to jump in and share some creative date night ideas that people came up and shared on the call. So until next time, I'm SusanC.com, your mentor for moms, and I'll see you on the next video.